Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man.
Hey, it's another Wednesday night, fellas.
You know what
Y'all
that
know
means,
what
bro?
time it is.
Yeah.
It's time for some more blast, baby.
Yeah, blast it off.
Indeed. So, Rock, Goose,
yes, sir.
What's going on? Talk to me. What's happening?
Man, you know me, man. It is still on my movie watching kick. March was off the chain, like totally off the chain. It was a movie out every week that was banging.
That was so.
Yeah, it was something that was probably most of the ones I saw that was banging.
Well, you always say it banging. Let me tell y'all the real deal.
You ain't seen nothing, bro. You ain't seen nothing.
It was so. It wasn't any, bad ones.
What did you see, dude?
I saw one stuff.
Watch this.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
We say it for that segment.
Yeah, he ain't seen nothing. Yo, I still can't wait. I mean, May has I think Guardians of the Galaxy coming out in May.
Yes, May 5th.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Fast 10 comes out in June, right?
Fast 100.
Fast 10, bro. comes out in June, and there's a few other movies also that are slated to like come out that I may see in April. I can't think of them right now because March was just over the top for me, bro.
Chock full.
Yeah.
It was better than usual, yes. I have to agree with that.
Man, I tell you. So, sheesh. I don't know where to begin because we got so much going on.
Man, you let everyone know what we talk about, man. Okay, first of all, we got to get crunk again because this is on blast.
Yes, indeed.
Just like Veep said, if it's Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, it's only time for On Blast, baby. We talk about any and everything that is entertainment, music, movies, comics, you name it. If it's entertaining, we're going to talk about it. Sports, we got it all. It's all on lock right here. All right?
But can we get some...
What's that, bro?
I would like to congratulate my two co-hosts here on their nominations. Can I?
Okay.
Go
ahead.
Can I get some accolades? Can I give you some flowers, as they say?
Appreciate that, bro.
Yes.
What are we nominated for?
Veep, I believe, is nominated for because I get them all mixed up. We had so many nominations. My brain ain't all there. But Veep. Was it sound? No. You a producer.
No.
Producer.
No.
What was it?
Promotion.
I don't have a P in it. Promotions of the year. Mm-hmm. And Rock. Should I take your second one or your first one?
We got 3 of them for real. We got 3 of them.
Your individual one.
I got 2 individuals.
Yes, you do. You got 2 individuals. Yes.
You got 2 individuals also. Yeah.
One is also promoter of the year, and like also sound engineer of the year.
Can you turn my sound up, please?
Nah, bro, I can't test the sound. And then the big one though, Blast Blast Radio 247.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nominated U.S. Radio Station of the Year for the ESA.
ESA Awards. Yes, indeed.
2023. So yeah, y'all go on there. We done shot the link out to everyone, everything else. Y'all just go there and vote for your boys.
Mm-hmm. You can get the links if you go to the Facebook page for Blast.
Yeah.
It's right there. So please vote for us. We appreciate it and thank you.
Yep.
Hey, we got to keep it running because we got a lot of info that we want to share.
Who we got on, man? Who we got on tonight, man?
We have the lead singer, Michael Botte, from the Michael Botte Band. And he is here to kick it with us for a little bit.
Wait a minute. That ain't what y'all told me, man.
That's exactly what we told you, bro.
No, man. Y'all told me we had Michael Bolton.
No,
bro.
That's what I heard, man.
No one said Michael Bolton.
So did you hear that before or after the Twinkie? That's
it was
the
after
question.
the Twinkie.
spot right there.
I was trying to find out how he got a band. I didn't understand that. Okay, Bo T. What's up, Bo T? What's going down, man? We gonna have you on here.
Thank you for being here. All right, so y'all already know what time it is. We'll get to Mr. Michael in a second, but hey, Gooch, go ahead and set it off, bro. What are we about to talk about right now?
Are you ready for some hot trash?
Are you ready for the hot trash of the week? Hot trash of the week. Hot trash of the week. Hot trash of the week.
Yes, indeed. Man, I'm gonna tell you, there's tons of info, but we're gonna boil down to some important stuff. Like, we're still doing the Michael Irvin watch.
Yep.
I know you heard.
What's that? You heard something?
I heard a little something.
All right, go ahead. You know what I'm about to say.
YouTuber, what's his name? Dang it, the dude that has Jobu, the voodoo doll.
Yeah,
you know him? Mark something. Anyway, he's a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
But it came out that there is a fourth witness that was also there to back Michael. Now, here's the crazier part. The NFL, ESPN, nor Marriott spoke to any of the witnesses that was with Michael.
Yeah.
None of them. And what he had deduced is he had shown how ESPN is losing a lot of viewership, like crazy fast, and they're losing it to YouTube. And he was saying the Pat McAfee show, it gets 1.4 million views a day, bro.
That's on YouTube?
Yeah.
It might have you 1.4 million.
They said
I must check it out.
And they said he's making 4 million in not even sponsorships, but just from from the viewership.
Yeah.
Alone, bro.
Yeah.
So he said, now mind you, Pat McAfee is just a kicker. He was really considered a nobody, if you will.
Yeah.
What if Michael Irvin was to do a podcast? He would destroy the internet easily.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes the dude. He's a good dude.
He's very likable.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
So, Michael, we support you, bro. Go ahead and hit YouTube, make that money, player.
Yeah.
But of course, grab that 100 million for the Marriott.
Yeah.
And then get NFL, then get ESPN.
Yeah.
Clean house, man.
Yeah. Now it's like we always say, we're going to preface it. Okay, if he did it, you got proof that he did what she said. Then hey, Mike, sorry for you. But since that video came out, and we saw what actually transpired, and we didn't see nothing. And ever since we haven't seen any damn thing, we haven't heard any damn thing. Okay?
Exactly.
That's the problem. It's been quiet
that is a big
as hell.
problem.
It's been really, really quiet. So yeah. All right.
Hunting rabbits.
Exactly. So crickets. All right, next. Y'all already know. Bam. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Now, before we get too deep, before we get too deep, I want to preface something. Is that forget the skin color. These are two competitive young ladies. Taunting is a part of basketball. It's like part of the rule book.
I would never taunt playing basketball.
Man, please.
Bro, let me tell you how fierce this game is. Well, first, here's the issue that got everybody in the uproar. All right, Caitlin did that at the game against Louisville. And then Angela Reese threw it back in her face. Now, the situation is, she was hunting her down with it like, oh, you want to taunt and everything. And she was hunting her down with the John Cena, you can't see me.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, let's just say some fans...
And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate to see, but this is what happens here, Jim. There's so much at stake here.
I don't know how is she gonna see the rest of the way home, bro.
Well, she ain't gonna see it either. Neither is Caitlin. Like, no. But fans have lost their doggone mind.
Yeah.
And it's a knee-jerk Excuse me, knee.
Somebody say that again.
Knee.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I was do that again, bro.
Knee jerk.
Rehearsal or something.
That must be a Florida thing.
Who knows? But the fact of the matter is people jump to conclusions way too soon, and we have a really legit representation from Blast TV News. Let's hear what he had to say.
I'm Mike Leslie, and this is my extra point. It's the championship celebration that everyone is talking about. Angel Reese of LSU following Caitlin Clark around the floor, doing the "you can't see me" hand gesture and holding up her ring finger. Listen, was it a little much? Okay, maybe. The following her around the floor part, maybe, is a little much. That's as much as I've got for you on this, though. A little much. That's it. Let's not forget who we're talking about here. This is Caitlin Clark. First and foremost, the best player in the game, a sniper who will pull from anywhere, and a legitimate paradigm-shifting athlete that has taken the women's game to new heights. But we're also talking about a supreme trash talker herself, telling Haley Van Lith to shut up because her team was down 15. It doesn't matter anyway. Sloughing off even guarding a South Carolina big because there's no point. Doing the "you can't see me" gesture to both Louisville and South Carolina. And there's nothing wrong with any of that either. It's trash talk in sports. It's part of competition at the highest level. And make no mistake, what we're seeing from Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Aaliyah Boston, and so many more is absolutely competition at the highest level. We as fans should act like it. If something like this happened in the NBA, we wouldn't hardly blink. Caitlin Clark is a grown woman. She does not need your protection. Angel Reese is a champion. She doesn't need or deserve your derision.
Bam.
True that.
Well, I co-sign what my man says. Shout out to Mike in the building. So, all in all, America needs to calm down. They need to chill.
Yeah.
They're letting the media hook them with the race card, and it has nothing to do with the race. It's just extreme competition at the highest level. They're both competitors, and the Hot Trash Award goes to Dr. Jill Biden for trying to invite not only the winning team, but the losing team.
Not giving participation trophies for the NCAA championship, okay? We've never done it. Now all of a sudden, we should do it because both of them played hard. And I believe that Caitlin's team lost by almost 20.
Yeah.
They lost by almost 20, so it wasn't really even a close game to say, hey, both of them played really, really, really hard. No, they sort of lost by almost 20 points. But yeah, even Caitlin Clark herself came out and said that Angel should not be getting none of this. She's it's stuff that we do in our games all the time.
Right.
I mean,
they act like it's brand new.
Absolutely nothing. And people trying to make something out of something. And no, don't fall for the okie doke, people.
So, Coach Cap, what do you think about that? Yeah, I agree with you. I Coach.
Yeah, it's Cap.
All right. So, moving on to other things. Here's one way to lose a job.
You give people a chance, and this is what they do. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Guys.
Oh, man. Come on, bro. For real?
Oh.
Wow.
Sounds like some 1986, 87 stuff you did, right?
I don't really know none of that now. I don't know none of that.
So Tan says if they were smart, they would see how this will promote better views and expand women's sports and the very thing that they've been fighting for. You got it, my brother. That is a very good point.
Yeah.
That
is wild.
So Gooch, make sure when you finally decide to see the Avengers,
Uh-huh.
Don't go to Wish to buy the video.
actually pretty good for what they had to work with. That was actually pretty doggone good.
The creativity was there.
Yeah.
Some of that.
Yeah.
No doubt. And let's see here. The rest of this stuff is minuscule, so let's go ahead and we're gonna bring out Michael in a second, but now we're gonna go ahead and play our Blast Artist of the Week, which is the lovely Lily Lorraine, and this is Be Like Me.
You can steal my pictures, try and use my name, acting talk just like me, but you'll never be the same. Looking in the mirror, not liking what you see. Why would you sit here and lose your identity? So go and waste your day, throw all your time away. You'll never get too far. No one will hear what you say. It's so sad to see you waste your energy instead of being you. You try to be like me, try to be like me, try to be like me. You try to be like me, try to be like me. You're looking so dumb and acting such a fool. I would have lifted you up, instead you have no clue. Looking in the mirror, not liking what you see. Why would you sit here and lose your identity? So go and waste your day, throw all your time away. You'll never get too far. No one will hear what you say. It's so sad to see you waste your energy instead of being you. You try to be like me, try to be like me, try to be like me. You try to be like me, try to be like me. Try to be like me, try to be like me. You try to be like me, try to be like me.
Yes, indeed, and that was Lily Lorraine with Be Like Me. Yeah, she did a great job. Oh, also the production was done by Soul Res Music.
I saw that all the way through it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, he made sure you knew, right? I ain't mad at him though. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor that we have Michael Botte in the house with us. How you doing, Michael? It's good to see you.
What is going on?
I am doing so well. Guys, I got to be honest. As I'm sitting in the green room, I'm thinking to myself, I'm the lucky kid that got invited to like the cool kid party. If that's my way to be like me with you guys cutting up, I am ready for this. I am ready for this.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. So do us a favor, let the audience know who is Michael Botte and where you from, what you're about. Give us a little snippet.
Yeah, so name is Michael Botte. I was born and raised in a small little steel town along the Ohio River, right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Go
God.
Go Steelers.
Oh, man.
Soul Res will like you. Soul Res will like you a lot. Go ahead.
Yeah, a little steel town, a little country town. I mean, God, my town didn't even have a stoplight. pretty bucolic, pretty blue collar, simple, friendly folk. Great place to grow up. Now I've lived across the country, but now I live on the other side of the state. So now I'm in Philly. So I guess it's go Birds. But push comes to shove, I bleed black and gold. But
all right.
Pennsylvania.
We can swallow that better than the Eagles. But
yes, we can.
Yeah, right on. So like I said, lived in different parts of the country, but now I make my home over near the Philadelphia area.
Very nice, very nice. Go ahead, Rod.
All right. So music-wise, okay, when did you first fall in love with music?
Oh gosh, that is a big question. You said no big questions. That's a big one.
My bad.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Growing up, my dad sang all the time. We joke that he sang more than he spoke sometimes, but never like professionally or anything. But he was involved in barbershop quartets, all that a cappella singing, and he was the leader of the local church choir. Man, we were jamming in the church choir, and he was also involved in a lot of the local like musical theater productions, like the big ones, like Sound of Music and Fiddler on the Roof and My Fair Lady. So I guess as a kid, I just always fell in love with like musical theater and like that kind of production work. And I would go to all of the productions with him and the practices and sing the songs. And I will tell you, gentlemen, this, knowing some, if not most of the lyrics to musical theater songs did not make me the coolest kid in town. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I can sort of see that.
If I have a pickup line.
But hey, I worked it out. I was confident in who I was. So honestly, from such a young age, there was always music and singing. And, I grew up with, my first musical influences, as an early kid were, bands like Kiss and Rush and Pink Floyd and, Styx and Journey and all these bands. And then, so I'm very musically influenced in the rock and roll world until I think it was 1982. I was maybe 13. My best friend said, "Hey man, we got to go to Pittsburgh." I'd never been to Pittsburgh, I don't think, probably at age 12 or 13. We got to go to Pittsburgh and we got to see this band called New Edition.
Ah, my boy.
New Edition? I don't know what New Edition is. Oh, and this band UTFO is open.
Yeah.
Nice.
UTFO and New Edition.
Nice.
So all of a sudden, my musical, prowess changed a bit after this. I was so confused. Now I'm going from Rush and Kiss to New Edition and UTFO, Mixmaster Ice, and all these cats. I was confused as a kid. So I guess
Rock. Good place to be.
Yeah, I guess Rock, to answer your question, I fell in love with music at a really young age, and it was confusing because I liked all kinds of stuff.
Got you. Right here, what you got, Goose?
Awesome.
Tell me about the struggles and how you overcame starting your own band. Because I know it's got to be a story.
Yeah, it was tough. So the Michael Botte Band, as we know it today, didn't start until COVID. So as you guys knew, the world kind of shut down, right?
Right.
And I had been playing and writing music for many years just for fun. I'm the guy in the corner doing my thing and never really got serious about letting anyone hear it or putting it out or talking to producers or anything like that. But then when COVID hit, man, I just had time on my hands. And my daughter was a drummer in a couple different bands. And she was like, "Hey, do you think you can make music now? You got time?" And I thought, oh my goodness, in a time of chaos and confusion and uncertainty, guys, I was desperate for something to love and to something positive, and something to hold and to share. And so I met my producer, Bob Beals, who runs a studio called Sound Foundation Studios. And together we joined the Michael Botte Band, and now we make music. And I guess there was something positive. COVID affected different people in different ways.
Right.
And it wasn't always kind to me and my family, trust me, but I'm grateful to God above that I have something positive, something that I can hold and love and share with people like you. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Great.
So how many people do you have in the band at the moment? Let me get another question in. How many people do you have in the band at the moment?
So the band is me and my producer. We do everything virtually. You'd be surprised how many people actually do that. We do everything virtually. I have a local studio here that I could record things, send him files. He has, of course, this huge studio. The problem is we live about 7 hours away. We met over a Facebook group. I was in all those different Facebook music groups, and we met. Right. I sent him some demos, and we just clicked and hit it off. But he lives 7 hours away. I have a full-time career. He has a career on top of music. So we do everything virtually.
That is cool. Virtuality is reality, if you will, because I'm in Florida. Rock and Gooch are in Texas, and Soul Res
D-Ray.
Music. Yeah, D-Ray. He's in North Carolina, and he's the one that does a lot of. He's a songwriter, producer, stuff like that, and we just have all different types of people that are a part of Blast that are all over the place. We have some in Vegas, we got some in New York. I mean, UK and West Africa now. So it's just like mind blowing.
And look at the magic that you're creating, and you're nowhere near each other, so it can work. So Bob and I discovered that we just were meant for each other, and we do everything virtually. And it's been we've done 3 songs so far. The next one, I'm sure we'll talk about it. We have a release coming up April 21st. That'll be our 4th single that we've done together. So, yeah, man, I'm blessed to have him in my life. He's a 40-year music veteran, and I joke with him, "What the heck are you doing with me, man? What are you doing with me? You could do so much better." But hey, he likes me and I like him, so it works out.
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, Rob.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it takes those little nuances to bring forth a imperfected perfection, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Because regardless of it being everything perfect, everything, completely square, it's usually the oddballness that makes that perfect union. Yeah. Because Gooch, Rock, and myself, we're literally all different, but we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
And we actually created this during COVID time.
Oh, no way.
We launched June 1st of 2021. And we're like, nobody knows who we are, so we started a podcast, and we're now 3 seasons in, probably about time to go to the 4th one. Yeah, and we just stayed consistent.
That's a similar story.
What do you mean like different? That's all I got out of that.
And we have how many different podcasts do we had now? I know at one time we was up to about.
We got to 11. About 10 a week. Yeah, 10 to 11 a week. Yeah.
10 different shows, different, different topics, different hosts, different everything, because we wanted to make sure that like every time that we showcase an artist, that like we're showcasing them to a different audience. Right. So we had mental health, we had comedy, we have poetry, we have all of this this like stuff that is different audiences. And we showcase like different artists' song every week on every podcast.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so we're all about the music. We're all about creative people. We're all about music.
Right on. I appreciate you. And look what you guys are doing here. So kindred spirits, you two felt like you wanted to create something positive over a time of chaos. So I feel you, man. I feel you.
Oh yeah.
We didn't know if we would ever have that opportunity to go back outside without a mask, because it was really scary times. And at least this case, we're able to keep each other amused.
Yeah.
And from the distance.
You guys are good at that. I will tell you. I've witnessed a little bit of it. You are good at that.
Thank you. So before we head on, we're gonna go ahead and play Michael Botte's music. And this song is called New Rising Sun. Again, that's Michael Botte of the Michael Botte Band. Let's check it out.
Let's take a drive all through the night, rest along the way. Sometimes we feel the need to move on. Sometimes we need to stay. I remember where we came from, and I sure know where we've been. This is not how the story ends. It's how it begins. Ready to face a distant horizon, stare into space at the new rising sun. Ready to face a distant horizon, stare into space at the new rising sun. Stare at the new rising sun. illusion or in pure reality. Let's go get lost in a familiar place, 'cause where you are is where I'll be. I remember where we came from, and I sure know where we've been. This is not how the story ends. It's how it begins. Ready to face the distant horizon, stare into space at the new rising sun. Ready to face a distant horizon, stare into space at the new rising sun. Stare at the new rising sun. Let's go get lost in a familiar place, 'cause where you are is where I'll be. Let's go get lost in a familiar place, 'cause where you are is where I'll be. I remember where we came from, and I sure know where we've been. This is not how the story ends. It's how it begins. Ready to face the distant horizon, stare into space at the new rising sun. Ready to face the distant horizon, stare into space at the new rising sun. Stare at the new rising sun.
All right.
Right on.
All right.
Thank you for doing that.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow.
Thank you for playing that. Thank you so much. It was weird to see it played. I didn't know.
So once again, give a shout out to your team that helped make that video, the music possible.
Yeah, it's all myself and Bob Beals, Sound Foundation Studios. It's the two of us as of now. That's just the two of us. However, there's some other things on the horizon coming with some radio promotion and things that we just signed up this week. So we're getting bigger, but for right now, it's just me and Bob.
Okay.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
All
Rob.
right. Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
So, in your bio, it said that you started to record songs that you wrote 20 years ago or even 20 days ago.
Yeah.
Which did this song fall in?
That is a phenomenal question. That is actually the former. That was written approximately 19 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very long time. I had a demo for so long, and I guess I was just waiting for the right guy to get it, right producer. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, probably written about 2006, 7, 5, around that area. So maybe 18, whatever years ago. My wife and I were living in, so Rock, let's back up a little bit. So my spirit is wild. I can't help this. My spirit is wild, and I met a woman whose spirit is also wild. So when we got married when we were kids, I met her. She was 18, I was 21. Got married, ran off, and never came home. We never lived home again. We've lived in all 4 time zones in the U.S. and So that song, we were living in Albuquerque, outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the mountains, a little town called Placitas. 11,000 foot mountains in my backyard. And we were just confused, man. I come from an Italian family, big Italian family. She comes from a big Italian family. And we were so far from our big Italian families, way out there in the desert, man. And
right.
It's tough getting back and forth, and planes, trains, and automobiles. And I remember my little girl we came home for Christmas, and we were on the plane back home to New Mexico, and she was just so upset and crying. She didn't understand why she couldn't be with her Nona and her cousins. And so my wife and I were just so confused about what the heck are we going to do? What are we doing? Why are we out here when everything that she knows and loves is back east? So hence, ready to face distant horizons, stare into space at the new rising sun. It was about us just completely revamping our lives and doing something for the greater good. Maybe it wasn't necessarily in our best interest at the time, but for my family, for my daughter, it was the best thing to do. So we left the desert, man, and came back east. So that's really what that song's all about. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a good question.
It's about Darragon time, right, dog? Now, get you some real good questions.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. So, first, let me tell you, the video was awesome. The video was awesome.
Really? Thanks.
And what went with the video, the lyrics at the bottom, the voice, the ditching and everything going through it, I loved it. It had me thinking of that. Don't laugh at me now. When I close my eyes and listen, I want to hear what I'm saying. I don't want my eyes, I want my ears to hear it. It sounded like a little bit of John Denver.
Wow, that's a compliment to me.
Okay, good.
That's a compliment. John Denver.
I love John Denver. So it sounded a little like John Denver. Then at the end of it, you start bringing all the the studio into it, not so much acoustic, but the studio into it and doing it. It had a little Ed Sheeran in there to me.
I think that's exactly who I was going for. John Denver and Ed Sheeran.
There you go.
You don't call me the goof for nothing.
Crack the code, DJ Gooch. It's exactly what it is. A hybrid of John Denver and Ed Sheeran. I could never think of putting those two together.
That is a mashup for you there, bro. That is a Rocky Mountain High smash up for you.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Only Gooch can put that two together. There you go.
I'm gonna use that. I swear I'm gonna put that somewhere on a bio.
So Michael, let me ask you, being an independent artist, is it important to you to be an independent artist? And if so, why is it important to be an independent artist?
It's a pretty polarizing, I think. For me, because I'm kind of just starting out, I don't want this to be too much. Like even when I first met Bob, like Bob and I were kind of courting each other. My producer Bob, we were kind of courting each other a little bit, and I sent him some demos, and we were going back and forth. And I was even hesitant to even hook up with a producer. I felt like I wanted to own everything myself and be this self-contained unit and do everything myself, which was incorrect. I can never do what I do today without Bob. But for me, because I'm kind of new and starting out, I wanted to test the waters and just kind of learn a little bit about the music business. I mean, to be honest, I never recorded anything in my life until 3 years ago. So I have learned a ton. And I think just for now, to keep this a little more fun, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing now. And we've been approached by a couple different people to maybe work on different projects. But for now, we're just going to keep this, the two of us, keep this fun. Think about life in the grand scheme and just put out as much good music as we can. And then if there's an opportunity maybe someday for things to change and us to expand a bit, phenomenal. I'm not against it. But for right now, we're going to put out a song about every 3 months or so and kind of just see where it goes. But, honestly.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead, Rock.
Go ahead, Rock.
Have you been gigging? Are you doing any live shows yet?
No, I mean, because really, like we said, we started this over the COVID thing, which you really couldn't do anything before. And I had done some stuff, earlier in my life, nothing major, but no, absolutely nothing like that. And again, because we are virtual, that would make it a little challenging, unless there's like a singer-songwriter acoustic version, things that I can do.
Okay.
But no, nothing like that, man. We've just been concentrating on studio music and virtual for now. And like I said, every 3 months roughly, we try to put something out.
Gotcha. Well, make sure that you go back to your stage on Blast and put stuff on there so that we can have people follow you, because we have people following the song that you have on there now.
Oh.
What song is that? What is that? What's the name of that song?
New Rising Sun?
No, this is Leave This Town. That's the one that we have on there now. We need to get you to, add some more, and you're actually doing it right, okay? Because there are artists that will actually come on there and they will drop their entire catalog, and I'm like, don't do that, because now you don't have anything new to show. You drop everything, okay? So yeah, do it. Drop one every 3 weeks, every month, every whatever, and then reach out to your fans and all and everything, because you could do all of that on the site, okay? I mean, you can chat with fans, you can like blast out everything, to your social media. Okay. We even have live paid streaming for like fans to get playlists. All you gotta do is just go in there and just designate whatever song that you want to be on the playlist. So
yeah, right on. I gotta explore that. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't know.
There's a lot of stuff that is on there, and we want artists to actually take advantage of it, because we have to try to make sure that we focused on stuff that we knew that like independent artists would actually need to to help them out. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff that is built in, and just go there. So one of the other questions, okay, I'm not worried about you dudes. Hey, one of the, I'm just gonna ask one of them. I'm just gonna call it. I have a good feeling about this one, y'all. I have a good feeling about it, okay? Good feeling about it, okay? Michael, do you eat chili?
Oh, no. Chili?
Yes.
Oh, my wife makes the best homemade chili. Oh, now you guys are from Texas, though, right? So I got to be careful.
Yeah. You like yours with or without beans?
Oh, come on, with beans.
Come on. Man,
good job.
I am still
family for life.
I haven't won anything in a while when it comes to that.
Yes.
I thought I had one. I thought I had one.
Oh, the peppers, the onions, everything. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Gotta have all that. So.
All right, dudes. Now you can ask your question.
But you know what's funny? If I can interrupt you for 1 second, though, what's funny is living in New Mexico, when you say chili, it's green chilies. It's the green chilies that grow. They roast every August and September. So when you say chili in New Mexico, it's very, very different than what we think of
chili
chili.
Peppers. Yeah.
Go ahead, Gooch.
I get to go now. Thank you so much. Get the real questions out the way here. Now, Mr. Botte.
Mr. Who?
Whatever.
I like the way you said that.
Don't interrupt me. Your wife, your better 90%. She likes music. And I know she has a favorite song. Have you recorded it? If you haven't, why not?
Favorite song that I have not recorded. Oh, wow. No, you guys are really digging now, man. Here's my book. So I probably have, Bob and I were just talking about this because we were just kind of trying to set the stage and set timing. And he works with a lot of other artists too. So I have to make sure I fit in his schedule. And, about every 3 months, like I said, we were going to do a song. And he was like, so how many, songs do you think? I mean, you have a couple more? And I said, Bob, I have 7 songs written, ready to be recorded, ready to go. And I tell you, like we said, over COVID, man, I had a lot of time on my hands, and I guess I had a lot of things to say, and finally had the time to say it.
Right.
So there is one song that actually, you're going to laugh at this. I just wrote it about a month ago.
There you go, 22 days.
Yeah, it's a baby song. It's brand new, and it's pretty soft, more acoustic. I don't think we're going to do a lot of production with it. The song is called "Endless Grace." and that actually might come out sooner than later. Like I said, Bob and I have the one that you have on your site, "Leave This Town," was the last single that we released in January, and then now we have one April 21st in a couple weeks. So then maybe there's one more to be done, and then maybe the one after that might be the one that I'm talking about that my wife just loves, but I just haven't recorded yet. So that might be the one called "Endless Grace." Try to remember this. Write this down somewhere.
Let's move that up on the list, man. We got to keep the wife happy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She was around when I first started to learn how to play the guitar, and I tell you, it was awful. My first go with the guitar was awful, and it was more awful for her than it was for me. Listen to me hack.
So it's like Sha was singing. It sounded good to you, but
yeah. To me, I was on stage in front of 100,000 people. She was just loathing the F chord. I couldn't make an F chord. So she's been with me for a long time. She gets to have the one that she wants. Matter of fact, though, the one "New Rising Sun" that you just played is really all about us and her and us together, our lives together. So I scored some points right there.
Yeah.
But I'll give her that was the first one. That was the first one, man. I right out of the gate.
That is nice. So,
hey Veep, do we have "Leave This Town" queued up?
It'll just take a second.
It's very different than "New Rising Sun." It's very different.
Yeah. I mean, that's
you fell in love with it, bro.
I want to hear John Denver again, man.
On steroids, maybe.
That's the one that I heard, and I immediately texted everyone. I said, "Have y'all listened to this Michael?" I think I even call you Boats. I said, "Have y'all heard the song from like
Rock?
Michael
You can
Botte
call me
Band?"
anything. If you love that song, you can call me anything.
Man, when I first heard that song, I was like, we have to play this song, and we have to get them on.
I need a Twinkie, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta get my sugar in.
Extremely good. We got it ready, Pete.
Ready? I gotta tell you to get a Twinkie, man. I gotta tell you to get a Twinkie.
Yeah, let DJ Gooch get his Twinkie. It's 3 minutes and like 38 seconds. You got plenty of time.
Go ahead and ask him another question, Rock.
All right, okay. All right. So what's the weather like down there, man?
I'm telling you, in Philly, it was 77 degrees or something. It is beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. I think spring has finally sprung. Well, we're here, man. It's gorgeous.
I would love to say that for Dallas because it was 80-something. No, it was 90-something on like Sunday. Okay, it was 90-something on Sunday. Today and yesterday, it was like 50-something.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And that's that's big for you guys.
That's like terrible.
Ugh.
It is ridiculous.
It's funny. On one of my cross country trips, I've driven cross country numerous times, and I remember driving east-west through Texas. And what's funny is I'm still driving through it. I never.
It is huge. Believe
my
me.
God.
Yeah, Texas is no joke.
Yeah.
So while it's uploading, I wanted to ask you a question. In a perfect world, where would you like to perform, and for whom?
Oh my God! In a perfect world, so this is like big time stuff. I could say anything.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite music venue so far, and I'm not saying I've seen everything, but I've been around a little bit. Have you ever been to Red Rocks in Colorado?
My God, I've seen it. I know exactly what it is, and heck, I would love to actually do something there. It's just cool looking.
It is. So for my 50th birthday, this was a couple years ago. I'm into my 50s now. I'm not 50. I'm into my 50s now, right?
Hey, you join the group, man.
I'm trying. Rays are coming, man.
Yeah.
So for my 50th birthday party, my wife surprised me with a trip to Denver, to Red Rocks to see our favorite musician of all time. I don't know if you know Michael Franti and Spearhead. I've been with him. I've been with Michael for 25 years and got to see them in Red Rocks. And it was just an absolute dream. It was surreal. So if you're sincerely asking me if I ever had a chance to strum a guitar and sing into a microphone, Red Rocks it was put there by, obviously there's two rocks were put there by the creator to make this acoustic diamond. And it's just phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm looking right at it. Oh, man,
it is great.
The way they light it up. Oh my goodness.
It is great.
Put that on your list. You got to see the
Okay.
show there, man.
All right, so we have the Leave This Town, Michael Botte Band.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Take me by the hillside. The river flows right where I stand. Save me from the rising tide. The water crests the broken dam. I don't know all the reasons why, but soon I'll have to say goodbye. I'm gonna grab a beer, maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna leave this town. Oh, I'm gonna leave this town. Drive me down a country road, navigate the twisted bend. Show me if I'm moving slow. Just wonder how this trip will end. I don't know all the reasons why, but soon I'll have to say goodbye. I'm gonna grab a beer, maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna leave this town. Oh, I'm gonna leave this town. Oh. Say goodbye. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna leave this town.
That is just flipping great.
Thank you.
I mean, that song there is absolutely banging.
I got good news for you. I didn't hear John Denver in this one. I heard you, but I also heard Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Okay, now, all right. See, he just had one of those.
He's stretching now.
He just had one of those special ass
Get
twitches
that
right
in there,
now.
bro. I got you.
I cannot lie.
That was nice.
That is
I love that
That
song.
was hot, man. That was
I
hot.
love that song.
Very
man.
different than New Rising Sun. Very
Yeah,
different.
but I love it, man.
I like when you
Yeah.
got the clap in there.
Yeah.
You know what's
you
funny,
Red Rock right
Gooch?
there doing that.
You know what's funny about that clap, Gooch? I'm pretty sure if I had my producer on here, he will tell you that's the same clap loop, or he took something from Queen. From We Will Rock You.
Okay.
Use that mentality. That was our reference track. Yeah.
Wow. That was so nice.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, that's I talked earlier about how my spirit is wild. Well, that song "Leave This Town" is all about a young kid, trying to look around the corner and see what's around the bend, and see what's over there. And so the song's all about a kid just trying to figure out life and have to leave, try to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, and finally discovering you got to leave this town and go see what's out there. So that's what that's.
You see me do my air guitar. You see me do my air guitar in the green room.
Yeah.
And I had my hair rocking too, but you couldn't see it all good.
You're having a good hair day. You're having a good hair day.
I'm gonna tell you, Michael, I could easily see you jamming for a multitude of people, and your music is infectious. I mean, I have a very creative mind, and as soon as I hear your music, the creativity flows with it.
Yeah.
You make it easy. I love your music, man. I am truly a fan.
Yeah.
Great job. Do not give up what you're doing, because you guys perfect. So I look forward to it. As a matter of fact, tell us about your new music that's coming up in April.
Yeah, so the next one is a song that was written about, again, 25 years ago. It was just written recently, but it was written about times, carefree, younger days, before life takes over and makes you go crazy. The song's called Beautiful Day, and that's kind of in anticipation of Earth Day. So it's going to be released April 21st. Earth Day is April 22nd. The song's all about just me and my best friends and my wife just loving on our Mother Earth and just appreciating, nature's bounty, and firing up the Subaru. One of the first lines is "Fire up the Subaru," and let's all jump in. And we drove in the car and just explored the countryside. So it's a really uplifting kind of a happy song, a big chorus, a little more beats. This song is a little more beat oriented than the other ones. We're pushing that country rock limit a little bit.
Loving it.
But we're happy with how it came out. There's a couple of country rock artists that I kind of admire and follow, and kind of seeing what they're doing and trying to learn from them and incorporate some of their elements into what we're trying to do.
That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about.
You have to learn.
You got to learn. Keep on doing what you love. Keep on making music for yourself, because believe me, whatever you guys are doing, you're doing it right. Okay.
Perfect.
Because when I say, everything that we have heard is absolutely superb. We mean it, because we listen to everything. Okay. And there's a lot of music that is like coming through Blast and coming through Blast Radio, and there's a lot of it that is good, and there's some of it that you listen to and be like, okay, y'all might want to rethink what you're doing. But for the most part, though, those that are really, really, know that like they are born to do this, and have put some heart and soul in it. Those are the ones that you can tell right off the bat that they have been actually ordained to do this, and you have been ordained to do this, my brother.
Oh, my brother, thank you so much for saying that. And my producer, I can't wait to tell him all the stuff.
Yeah,
well, I'm going to have him watch this, but he will appreciate that as well. And, I couldn't do this without him. Thank God for him. And I can't wait for the next one. And then when 421 comes, we go to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, everybody, appreciate you. The man. He's the man.
Thank you.
So, Michael, hang back with us. So, Gooch, we're about to head out, bro. What would you like to say to the people before we roll out?
Man, let me tell you, y'all better jump on this guy. Y'all better jump on him. I'm telling you, everything I've heard so far has been hot. Hotter than hot trash.
Oh, I saw that. That was funny. That was hilarious.
It's crazy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Go ahead, Rock. What you got to say before we roll out?
Hey, man. Please go and check him out on his Blast Music 247 profile stage. Also, Mike, let everyone else know your like social media handles.
Yeah, so pretty much everything's so Twitter was M Botte Band. You couldn't do Michael Botte Band, so Twitter was at M Botte Band. But everything else, Spotify, Michael Botte Band, YouTube, Facebook, everything's Michael Botte Band. Yeah.
Okay. All
That's
right.
easy.
There it is.
There it is.
Yes, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Go ahead, V.
Yes, indeed. So, hey, we appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. Remember to come next week. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. And remember, no matter where you go, no matter where you're at, always remember to keep it on blast.
On blast.
We love y'all. Have a good night, and we will see y'all next week.
Appreciate you.
T-minus 30.